Okay, let's go.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And this is another breaking news. 2 days, it seems like every 2 days, another inmate is attacked and killed in his cell. It's David Dominguez. This is at Wasco State Prison. And the CDCR is not having any luck with their new project. I mean, it's just inmate after inmate. I mean, there's always something behind it, but still. So, Wasco State Prison officials investigating the death of an inmate as a homicide. You know, the new term for the California prisons are the COs and staff. They have to call them by incarcerated person. I'm not doing that. It's inmate. I don't work for the CDCR, so I'm just going to call it like I see it. They're an inmate. You're in prison. I don't care where you're at. If you're in prison, you're an inmate. You're in jail, you're an inmate, not incarcerated person. So let's get into this. But man, this is crazy. Wasco State Prison officials are investigating the death of David Dominguez as a homicide after he was attacked by two other inmates. I keep falling for that. Two other inmates on August 24th, 2024. It was 2 days ago. But they just posted it today. I thought it was today. They just posted it today, so it was 2 days ago. So that was the same day the guy got hit in High Desert. Okay, so at approximately 2:30, hold on a second. At approximately 2:30 p.m., this is the deceased inmate picture of David Dominguez right here. At approximately 2:30 p.m., staff observed Dominguez being physically supported by other other inmates. Holy shit, I can't get that right. I'm not calling them incarcerated persons. If you work there, you have to, apparently, but I'm not doing it. Inmates. Anyways, the staff observed Dominguez being physically supported by other inmates in the day room. He told staff he had suffered a seizure and fell. An emergency medical alert was immediately issued, and responding medical staff determined he needed a higher level of care. He was transported to the triage and treatment area, and an ambulance was summoned while life-saving measures were performed. Dominguez was pronounced deceased by a paramedic at 4:07 p.m. A subsequent review of audio-video surveillance shows inmates Jose Landros. So I'm going to put him up here right now. There's Jose Landros. And Michael Padilla entering in. So let's move him over here. Oh, wrong one. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta get this figured out. Sorry, guys. There he is, Michael Padilla. I know you can't see my face right now, but you probably don't want to anyway, so that's okay. So, let's get back to this. After they reviewed the audio video surveillance system, showed that inmates Jose Landros and Michael Padilla entering Dominguez's cell and engaging in a physical altercation. So they both went in there. Doesn't talk about weapons this time yet. Anyway, Landros and Padilla have been placed in restricted housing pending an investigation by WSP Investigative Services Unit and the Kern County District Attorney's Office. Additional inmates Robert Rubalcaba, Lanel Torres, Zachary White, and Mario Aguilon have been placed in restrictive housing pending the investigation. The Office of Inspector General was notified, and the Kern County Coroner will determine Dominguez's official cause of death. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and that is Robert Rubalcaba. Let's get rid of Michael Padilla. We don't need him up there no more. So there's Lanel Torres. Apparently they were all involved in this. I'm sure it's because they're the ones that brought him, drug him up to the front, drug him up there and said he was having a seizure. So they're putting them all in there. So that's Lanel. Let's get rid of Robert. Jose, we don't need him anymore. That's David Dominguez, the deceased. So we got I'm going to put them, I was going to try to put them all in there, but that ain't going to work. So you got Lanel Torres. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of him. I'm just trying to show you all of the individuals involved. Why did he just not? Okay. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get this news out to you. Like I said, it just came out today, but so additionally, the Zachary White and Mario Aguilon have been placed in restricted housing pending the investigation. Dominguez, 29, was received from San Diego County on October 4th, 2023, sentenced to 3 years for extortion by means of force or threat and assault with force likely to produce great bodily injury with enhancement for string gang activity. That was the deceased inmate, the victim there. Landros, 27, was received from Riverside County on March 6th of 2020, sentenced to 16 years for second-degree robbery with an enhancement for use of a firearm. He was also sentenced by Kern County on January 5th, 2022 to 3 years, 4 months for second-degree robbery, assault with a firearm, false imprisonment with violence. Padilla, 37, was most recently received from San Bernardino County on May 25th, 2023, sentenced to 22 years for gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated, a second strike offense with enhancements for fleeing the scene and for a prior conviction of serious offense. Robert Rubalcaba, 40, was most recently received from San Bernardino on September 29th, sentenced for 14 years for attempted second-degree murder as a second striker with enhancements for use of a firearm and string gang activity. Linnell Torres, 40, was received from Santa Barbara County on November 8th, 2019, sentenced to life with the possibility of parole for second-degree murder. Zachary White, 27, was most recently received from Riverside County on February 1st, 2024, sentenced to 6 years for vehicle theft with prior vehicle-related theft convictions as a second striker. And then we have Mario Aguilon, 37, was received from Los Angeles County on February 2nd, 2005, sentenced to life with the possibility of parole for first-degree murder. On November 15, 2013, Sacramento County sentenced him to life with the possibility of parole for an in-prison offense of assault, a second strike offense with an enhancement for a prior felony conviction of serious offense. So he's a lifer. He already killed somebody in prison. That's what his was for. That's Mario. And then let me go ahead and get these guys off here. We don't need them on there no more. Sorry guys, I lost my video, but it's okay because those guys was those guys were on there. And then now we got a blank window here. What the heck's going on here, guys? Shit, there we go. All right. So, I mean, it's the same old shit, man, different day. And if you look, see here, you know what? What do they all have in common? They're all Southerners. They all came from down south. Every one of them was sentenced in down south. Anyways, that's the CDCR news for today. I don't know what they're going to do, man. I mean, this shit happens on the prison. You know, I mean, these all been happening in, you know, the day room, the cell, which I get that. They want to get somebody, get them removed. Nothing on the yard. I'm surprised nothing's happened on the yard. Anyway, just you can thank Governor Newsom for, and what's that guy's name? The guy that's in charge of the CDCR. Holy crap, I can't even think of his name now. I hear it all the time, and I just can't think of it. Oh, what's his name? Lancome or whatever the hell. Come on, man. I'm looking stupid here. Look, I'm trying to give you guys this stuff like as quickly as I get it. And I really wasn't ready. I got my kids right now, and they're in there playing video games. I'm like, look, guys, you guys play video games. I got to get in here and get this, do this video real quick. I got to go. So, yeah, it's the same old shit, though. You know what I mean? Jeff McCumber. I don't know why the hell I couldn't remember him. You know, in their Norway project. And we see how that's working out. I mean, this shit does happen on the regular anyway, but this just is like so basically the other incident in High Desert, that was like what, Saturday? So like within a day, you had the High Desert prison stabbing, and then now you have this one, which I don't know if it's a stabbing or they just beat him to death. But shit ain't working in California, man. And apparently, who know, it's hard to say what is behind the motive. Like I told you guys, or I don't know if I told you or not about the update. I think I did. I did it on my live. The update on the high desert prison where they killed the inmate, stabbed him to death. And that one was, there was a couple stories, different stories that came out. One was he had a issue with the politics with this faction, um, something to do with the peace treaty. Oh, and then another one, the other story I heard was two inmates overdosed, which brought heat on to the tier, and they searched several cells and got cell phones, drugs, so it pissed somebody off. So this one here, I mean, it's hard to say. It's one of their own, probably, apparently, because they're all from down south. So it could be a drug debt, gambling debt, bad paperwork. I don't bad. You don't have. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, what his paper? That just shows what his paperwork is now. But he wouldn't have been in there if he had bad paperwork. But you could. I mean, they could have found something out. Who knows? It's could be something on the street. Look, guys, especially you youngsters out there, man. This is why stay out of prison, man. Stay free. Stay out of jail. It ain't the place to be. I just made a rhyme. But it's not. It's not the place to be. And everybody wants, I remember when I was younger, it was like, yeah, I did some time, you know what I mean? And I've been locked up and da 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 da, you know what I mean? And just like these guys now, they've been released for 6 years and they'd be telling people, yeah, man, I just got out. You know what I mean? Or telling chicks that I just got out. Man, you've been out for 6 years. You didn't just get out. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's the CDCR news today. I just wanted to bring it to you as fast as possible because I just saw it. It was posted today, but it happened on the 24th. And any updates I get on that, I'll try to update you guys on it on my lives. I had one good live. My second live was an epic fail, kept kicking me off. Anyways, there's your news for the day. Hope you guys have a good one. Be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.